Hopefully we can get through this video without this camera dying because it's at 11%. I didn't know it was at 11%. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm giving you another favorites video. This is my January favorites, and today we're in the same spot as we were last favorites because this month it's just really hot in there. I tried to film a TikTok. I don't know if I'm gonna post it. Kind of failed, so I just got really hot, and I don't know why, but that room is always really hot in general, and for some reason the sun was just like, today we're not playing. So that's why we're in the bedroom again, but I like kind of being in here too because it just like reminds me of like my old days, like being at my mom's in my room and everything. So I have a lot of things I'd like to talk about. So if you guys want to hear about that, then just keep watching and let's just jump right in. Things you guys know, if you've been following me on my other social medias, my Instagram, Twitter, everything, I ended up getting COVID-19 the beginning of the month, and well, actually end of December into January. I was like kind of shocked about it, but low-key feel like I really low-key thought I was gonna escape 2020 without getting it. But I had that little intuition feeling you guys heard about in my Get Ready With Me that I was going to get it on Christmas, and lo and behold, I got COVID on Christmas. So Christmas was really like so you guys will still have a very belated what I got for Christmas video. But one of the things I feel like helped a lot that I definitely want to emphasize and share, and I think that it's really important. I'm not a doctor by any means, but this is just my personal experience. Vitamins. Oh my god, vitamins. Seriously. I have been taking well, this is not the same one I've been taking, but I've been taking vitamin D for ever since like August, pretty consistently. Some days I'd miss here and there. I recently switched to this one David bought for himself, but he didn't like them, so I'm using them. Nature Made D3 gummies with 2000 IU. I have no idea what any of this means. I originally was taking this for immune support, and my mom was really tan, and yes, I know my vanity just came in there again. Thanks, Dad. The other reason I started taking it was because vitamin D really helps with depression, and you guys know I tend to suffer with anxiety and depression. I really low-key think I do have some kind of seasonal depression. I'm not sure though. It has really been helping me a lot with my mental health, except this week. Not really depression, it's more so anxiety and overthinking, but that's another story. I'm taking these regularly, and then also I've been taking elderberry. I've taken like 3 different kinds of elderberry. I've taken the Nature Made brand, the Equate brand from Walmart, and there is another one. It's like Dr. something. It's in like a square bottle. I took those for a bit too, and they all taste really good, and I love them. They're really good for immune support, so I've also been taking these regularly too. And then these, I kind of stopped this past week, but I'm probably going to take these again to finish them up. These are the Emergency Gummies Immunimin. Can't talk ever, link in description. Like, I literally can't. Emergency Gummies Immune Plus with vitamin D. I bought these, started to show symptoms of COVID, because I was like, okay, like if this is what it is, like I need to get my immune system up, like what is going on here? So these are super orange. They are very tart. I don't like these. I don't like the taste of these, but I feel like these really helped as well. I don't know. My symptoms with COVID were very, like, I'm very grateful that my symptoms were very minimal and weren't really like, I didn't have any of like the shortness of breath or like the coughing or the fever or anything like that. I'm very grateful for that, and I feel like just taking vitamins in general I think is a favorite for me because I think it really helped me in the long run, taking them for a consistent period of time before I ended up having it. But just in general too, for your health, I think they're important. I'll say, because I know there's going to be like some Karens in the comments. I know gummy vitamins don't produce as much of the vitamin as taking a regular pill. I am someone that does not take pills. My OG subbies know this, so I stick with the gummies. So like, you know, pick your poison. Do what you're gonna do. Another thing that has been really annoying, I've noticed these last couple months, which my hands are actually gotten a lot better now. I think I have developed, I don't know if it's eczema or what it was, or just really extremely dry hands. Since I'm a toddler teacher, I wash my hands quite a bit, whether it's with the kids, whether I'm getting their lunches out, taking them potty, coming in from outside. I'm constantly washing my hands or sanitizing my hands, and they've been just getting so dry and hurt, and like just around my wrist here and up here, and then this whole hand's been awful. I mean, it's still a little bit dry, but it is so much better than what it was. One of the things I could really credit towards helping that was the O'Keeffe's working hands. I always saw my mother-in-law and my mom have this, and I'm just like, okay, that looks like weird, like, I don't know. It has like a weird smell to it. You do have to use like a little bit of it, like don't use a whole ton of it, because it will get really sticky and gross after you rub it in, which I don't get why, but it just does. Will sting. So there is like a little stinging sensation, but like I kind of like that because it means it's working. So I have used like quite a bit of the container. This has really helped my hands so much. because my hands have been so dry. Like, I've never had severe dry hands like this. Like I always did when I worked at my last center. Soap and Glory hand food helped that. You know, like any other hand cream helped, but no, like COVID has really got me like f***ed up here because I had to like bring in the heavy duty. But I really love this a lot. Highly recommend if you have really dry hands. TikTok product, I might put it in the TikTok video. I'm not quite sure. Sleeping lip mask in lavender. I have literally just been using it and kind of going like this with my lips in it every night, but you guys can see I've used definitely a lot of this too. I really like this a lot. It's been very moisturizing. I put it on before I go to sleep. In the morning my lips are nice and moisturized and don't have any cracks or any dry skin or anything. I just felt like I needed to, especially wearing a mask every single day, 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, like I really wanted to take care of my lips, and this has really been helping. And it's only like $3 or $4 or something like that at the drugstore, so item is like kind of random. Also another TikTok product, I think I'll just put it in that video. I just saw this. Okay, first of all, it looks like the CoverGirl Lash Blast Mascara. Hi. I got this in a set of 2 off of Amazon. It is the Aromas Hair Feel Finishing Stick. What this is essentially is hair gel in a tube, which is so amazing because I have so many flyaways because I'm blonde. Obviously, my hair does tend to break off a lot. Before, like if I have my hair up like this, half bun, or like it's straight or whatever, and I have some flyaways, this really helps because mascara, but it has like hair gel on it. Put it through your hair wherever you don't want your flyaways and put it down, and it is amazing. It doesn't have a really crunchy feeling to it unless like you have your hair parted and you put it like along your part or something and you try to put your hair up, then you will see like, oh okay, like it's a little bit crunchy because it's gel, whatever. Like I still kind of have the sensation a little bit. Really love these a lot. Highly recommend for easy on the go. I have one in my work bag, I have one at home. Really helps a lot for when I feel like my hair is just like really gross and I'm like like, and I just want to look nice. I feel like I've been bringing up my dad a lot. My birth dad, by the way, the dad that birthed me, not my stepdad. I've been bringing him a lot up lately. He's just, I don't know, I feel like he's been with me a lot, but now I can really appreciate like how he always like to look presentable and have his hair and everything like always looked good. Like he always like looked presentable, like he always took care of himself, and I really just want to like emulate that onto myself as well. I've always been that way anyway, but now I can kind of see where I get that from. So like I always just want to look good whether I'm working all day long or I'm going out for like 2 hours or whatever. Like I just want to look good. That's just me. So there's that. Guys, again, we'll see this in my TikTok video, are the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. Why do I always want to say concealer? It's not a freaking concealer. The e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. This apparently is a dupe for the It Cosmetics one. I've never tried that one in my life. I actually bought, you guys know for my haul, I bought 2 different ones of these because I didn't know which color I would be, and this does oxidize as a warning. You guys saw it in my haul. I did buy 2 of these because I didn't know what color I would be. So basically the warm tone one is going back. It's a little too yellowy for me. So I am in the color Light 210N, and I'm not wearing it today, but I've worn it basically every single day to work. I love it. It just makes me look so nice and put together and full coverage. It's like a foundation. Like it doesn't even feel like a CC cream, but I feel like it just like hides all my imperfections along with my concealer, and it's amazing. So I definitely highly recommend. Everyone's been brave. The only thing I don't like about this is you guys can see I've only been using this for a week and it's like already like basically gone. So I don't really like that. For the price and what it does is definitely worth it, and I will definitely repurchase it once it's done. I really love it a lot. A couple other things I just want to briefly mention. You guys saw these in my little get ready with me, my no makeup look. I have been obsessed with this for like my no makeup days, just because like the Camo CC cream, this is a little light coverage, but I feel like this just helps to like smooth out my like imperfections on my face, any discolorations, my dark circles, you get it. The Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing BB Gel. Love this stuff so much. You guys saw it in action in that video. There's not really much for me to say. It just forms to the color of your face. I like to apply it with a brush, and it just gives me like a nice flawless look. It's not full coverage though. It's not really medium coverage. It's pretty sheer considering it's a BB gel, but I really like just the finish it gives, and it makes me kind of look like I'm put together without making me look like, oh my gosh, you crawled out of bed and you look dead. Me. I do really recommend it if you're someone that likes a light coverage, but you want like all the discolorations or like spots in your face to not be as noticeable. The Tula Skincare Glow and Get It Cooling Balm. Again, with my no makeup look, or in general, I've used this just by itself before. I really love this a lot because it just really helps my under eyes. It wakes me up. It hides my circles. It just makes me feel like it just makes me feel more awake. Has a nice cooling sensation to it as well. There's also a rose one that is, I don't know if it's rose scented or if that's just what they call it. It's brightening, but also has like a little shimmer in it as well. So they definitely have different varieties of it. I really love this product a lot, and oh my gosh, I'm definitely going to use this until like I am DEAD, unless something better comes along. This is like a #1, like I'm always going to use this kind of thing, because now again that I'm getting older, I know I'm not 30 yet, but I'm starting to feel like I really should start taking better care of my skin and better care of me. So like anything that like helps with that, I'm down for. Also may invest in some collagen powder to add to my smoothies. Let me know down below like how you guys feel about collagen powder, if it's really helped you, if it really like, you know, if you think it's worth it or not, your experiences, because I really am thinking about getting a whole thing of it to try out and put in my smoothies so I could just like, you know, keep my skin, because I want my skin to be nice and tight as long as it can. This is like oldie, but like hello, hi, how are ya? I've just been using these constantly. I just recently, I don't get why are the stickers like all fucked up though? Like that's really annoying. Kylie, get it together. Kylie bronzers. I really love her bronzers. I'm not really a fan of her highlights or her like compacted highlights or the blushes that much. No, actually no, I take that back. That one blush I didn't like. The one blush I have from her I really like. But I actually really love her bronzers a lot. I think they're very pigmented, they're easy to blend out, and I actually had Tequila Tan, which is what I'm wearing today. I recently switched back to. It's just a little bit better for me in the winter because it's not as like dark and harsh. Like, I've really been loving her bronzers so much. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the formula, it just works so nice for me and it's easy. And since I have to kind of rush in the morning to do my makeup, like I don't need anything that's gonna like take extra time. And I ended up getting this on, was it on sale? I think it's Black Friday and it was on sale. This one is in Tawny Mommy. I think because I watched Kylie and Chloe's DRUNK makeup tutorial too many times. I toddler teacher life, I spell everything. I think I watched that way too many times and they were like, and Chloe's like, we're gonna tawny. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. That just like stuck in my head. So this was on sale for like 10 bucks. This is how dark it is. Yes, I'm aware. Yes, I was still using this even though it was really dark, just with a very light hand. I'm definitely gonna use this when I'm tan. So definitely not now, but I really do love the shade. I think it blends out very well on me though. It still looks really nice, but it's just a little bit too dark for right now. So once I start tanning again, this will definitely be #1 for my bronzer. Love that little Estate bronzer that my mom gave me from, I think, her Ipsy bag. I'm not quite sure what Itsy, from her Itsy. Why the can't I talk ever? Why can't I talk? Why can't I talk? Let me just plug the merch. Hi, can't talk ever. Link in description. I'm losing it. You guys know I really love that Estate bronzer that my mom gave me from her Ipsy bag, and it was kind of like an orangey like bronzer, but it wasn't like too bad, but I really loved it a lot. So as part of my Christmas gift, she gave me like a whole bunch of like makeup and stuff, and one of them was an Estate highlight, which I am so here for. I don't know if it's called Do Me, like the highlighter, like the kind, like the formula is called Do Me, and then it's called Lit. I have no idea. It says Do Me Lit. I don't know. Baked highlighting powder, and the packaging reminds me a lot of MAC, or I was gonna say ColourPop, but the last packaging, the bronzer packaging, reminded me of ColourPop, but I guess this could too. So this is what it looks like. It's very small and cute, and I really love the formula of this. This has been like my everyday daily highlight. Like, it is so pretty. I know we don't really do swatches anymore, but like, it is so gorgeous. I really love it a lot. I want to look into this brand a little bit more because I really have loved these two products that I've used, and I really want to use different brands, and something I definitely want to look more into this year, which one of them I'm going to be sharing with you guys right now, which I'm really excited about. Also will be in the TikTok video too. I really love this. Love the packaging, love the formula. It's really cute and small, so I could just easily when I travel again, which actually might be in a few months if COVID keeps calming down. Hopefully this year David and I can go to Maine. I'm so excited. I just want to go to Maine. I miss Maine so much. I just want to go to the beach. Like, I want to live my best life this summer. Like, like, we're done with COVID. Like, COVID, bye, we're done with you. Okay, the next thing, this is also one of the things my mom gave me in that little makeup bag, but this is controversial. Honestly, in my opinion, since Kat Von D is no longer with her brand, why does that sound so weird to say? Kat Von D is no longer with her brand, and now it's called KVD Beauty. I don't feel as weird like using the products anymore because she's not associated with her makeup brand anymore. This is the Lock It Setting Powder in Translucent, and I literally used it all this past month while I went back to work in this tiny little container right here. There's a little bit left. I am in love with it. I really liked it a lot. I feel like it set my face really nicely and my under eyes. I could bake well with it. I just really loved it a lot. But obviously you guys know I have other drugstore powders. My Wet n Wild powder I really love. My Coty Airspun I really love too. So like, there's cheaper options, but if you want like a nice high-end powder, I do really like the Lock It Setting Powder. I think it's really nice. Is it COVID or is it anxiety? Okay, I'm sorry. Like, throwback to 2016, we were all like, oh, look at that highlight. Who are we? From this brand called Queen Cosmetics, and I've actually really been wanting to get some of her stuff for a while. So finally, before I got COVID, I ended up making an order, and I got her vanity set, I believe. I think that's all I got, and I think I got lashes too. I don't know if it's all one set. I think it's just a lip gloss. I got the vanity set and her Vibes lashes, which you guys will see in that video. These two glosses I've been using. I don't know the names off the top of my head because the names are not on here, but I believe, oh my gosh, I don't know the names. I gotta look it up right now. The names of these, this one is called Mamacita. That's what this one looks like. It is so pretty. It reminds me of Kobe and Gianna, which RIP, rest their souls. Oh my gosh, the 26, like the 26, man, like I can't. This one is called FaceTime, which has like really pretty glitters in there. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I love the packaging. I love the packaging. It says Queen right on there. Like, oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous, and I really love her brand a lot. I really love the glosses and the lashes I tried. Although lashes are a little much for me, I still really love them. They looked really, really cute. Really just, oh my gosh. They are hemp infused glosses as well. So if that like influences you or not, oh. I'm not sponsored. I did a whole unboxing on my TikTok of these, if you guys saw that. Really love her glosses. I have two other ones I want to try out, but these, oh my gosh, I love. They're not sticky. They're really smooth. I could easily put them on top of my lip color or just wear them by themselves. And again, the packaging's pink and gorgeous, and not gonna lie, your girl might be ordering a couple more today. I just really want her makeup bag. I don't know why. Like, I'm just like, oh, let me get the makeup bag. Other gloss, which oh boy, I briefly talked about this in my what I got for my birthday video, my birthday haul, that one of my best friends, Danielle, ended up getting me this lip gloss because she thought of me. It's by lipslut. It is called Male Tears, and it was kind of a clear gloss before, and it's like kind of like mixed because I've been using it a lot, but it is in the shade Kevin. So I have been putting Kevin on my lips quite a bit, and I really, really love it a lot, and I love the packaging. It's so pretty. So again, I don't think this is like the exact color it's supposed to be. It's really love this gloss a lot. I think it's really funny that they did this after some guy named Kevin emailed them and was like, you guys are awful, blah, 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 and then they just decided to like mock him by making like a lip gloss. So literally, the name right there is, I don't know if it's gonna focus on it, probably not, Kevin. There's also some inside jokes. You guys know Kevin from like my earlier videos and stuff, so like inside jokes, tee-hee. The last few things are just really random. I wanted to share very quickly with you guys. Pink jacket my mom ended up getting for me for Christmas from Walmart, which like Walmart's been popping off lately. It is by No Boundaries. It is just this really fuzzy, warm jacket. It has some like little, what do you want to call it, little adjustable ties at the bottom there, you guys can see, and it's a zip up. Love this so much. It's so warm and cozy. It's not like a really huge thick jacket. Like, I love my other jackets that I got from Amazon that are like this. Something about just like a small jacket like this, just, I don't know, it's not like really big. It's just comfy. Like, oh, I'm like in love with it. It's so cute and pink, and I've been wearing it basically every single time I go out. Every time I go outside, it's been that. I love that jacket so, so much. Okay, this is going back to like my quarantine. These slippers, I'm in love with. I wear these every single day, and I have so many pairs of slippers and like slipper socks. Like, they're my love. I love them, especially since my house is always cold, but I really love these. These are little girl slippers from Wonder Nation, size 4-5, but I managed to morph my feet into these, so they do fit me perfectly, but I am in love. They are so pink and pretty, and I saw them when I was at Walmart, and I was like, okay, I have to get these because they are just so cute and comfortable, and I'm obsessed with them. They keep my feet really warm too, which is awesome. So if you have like a daughter who is a little girl, or you're just that girl that wants to, you just want to get them for yourself, no judgment. Walmart, hopefully they still have these. I bought these, I feel like a while ago actually. I don't remember when I bought these. It's been a long time actually, so hopefully they still have these, but they are so pink and pretty and cute, and I love pink, obviously. I'm a girl and I eat things, so I am in love with those. I'm not gonna touch the bottom of them. They're kind of dirty, my Nike Air Force Ones in white. I bought these for myself for my birthday. This was one of the things I bought myself for my birthday this year, and I am really happy that I invested in them. They are so comfy. They're so comfortable. They kind of remind me of middle school when I used to wear my etnies all the time. They are just, oh my gosh, they're like not too bulky of a shoe, but like really comfy, and like throw them on and go anywhere. I've been wearing these to work the last 2 weeks. I've been wearing these basically constantly since I bought them, and I am so in love with these. And my Adidas tennis shoes were like my favorite for so long. These, like, I wear them all the time. You can ask anyone that works with me. I've been wearing these almost every single day. I love them so, so much. So comfy. I see the hype. I know it's like, Sam, you're late to the trend, but like, I really love these. Something about white shoes too just like makes me feel like because I was gonna get them in black, but then they kind of remind me of like the sneakers that like my great grandma used to wear, which like RIP, rest her soul, but like I could not, like I just could not, so it had to be white. But they are so cute. So with that all being said, that is all of my January favorites. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's hope February is better. No more COVID. Hopefully by the time you guys see me next time, my hair will be done. And positive vibes. I really want to do a lot more this year, as I keep talking about, and I am myself out there more, taking more risks. That's definitely one of my goals, which I'm just like, oh god, like my anxiety, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it because I'm an adult and I should be able to do that, right? So being said, I love you guys so much. Hope you have an awesome day. Subscribe if you want to see more of me. Like this video if you enjoyed. Turn on bell post notifications so you know when I post a new video. And stay safe out there. I know like things are getting better now the vaccine's coming out, at least for Connecticut. Like our infectious rates going down, our rates going down in general anyways. But just still stay safe out there. Wear your mask. Don't be stupid. I'm so paranoid now because there's so many people that talk about the after effects of COVID. Like, oh, you're going to get a pulmonary embolism and die. And I'm just like, oh, great. So that's probably another reason why my mental health's just been like through the roof this week. I don't know. We're just gonna calm down, work it out, crystals, shadow work. We're just gonna get through it. But I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.